Over the last several decades, we have seen the deeply disturbing trend of corporate power and private money successfully gaining influence over government policymaking. The evidence of this conspiracy against the American people has become undeniable. The Trump tax cuts for the rich, Biden's weak action to curb big pharma's price gouging, the endless spending on forever wars, the chronic disease epidemic, the failure to deliver a functional healthcare system, the sickeningly divisive partisan rhetoric espoused at all times in media and politics. Ultimately, this pattern, which has eroded trust in our institutions, is the same pattern that threatens to tear our country apart. From the handling of the opioid epidemic, where billions were made off the destruction of American lives, to the response to the migrant crisis that has disregarded the most vulnerable among us, and to the policies enacted during the COVID-19 pandemic that has set up the billionaire class to double their wealth while we struggle to make ends meet. Not to mention the financial crisis of 2008, where more than $800 billion were handed out to banks and corporations, which we were told were too big to fail. We were forced to furnish their greedy executives with parachutes laced with gold. The list of justifiable grievances the people have against these corrupt elected officials is staggering. Is it any wonder why trust in our government has been eroded so severely? The Republicans and Democrats alike have abandoned the working class as they compete in a tug of war for the honor of being the first to serve the American dream to their rich donors and crummy elite on a silver platter. And while serving the interests of the wealthy, the middle class has been gutted and the working class reduced to live in squalor with little reprieve in sight. These failures must either be explicit betrayals of the American people or a stunning display of incompetence, both of which justify their removal from power. We are tired of politicians who do not represent us, and we are sick of the establishment encouraging us to blame one another for our problems while the powers that be are free from scrutiny. The time has come to shine a light on those who have abused their power for personal gain. The time has come for all of us to unite against the forces that oppress us. We are not going to take it anymore. Today, we face an incredible opportunity. On Election Day, cast your vote in a new direction. My administration will work tirelessly to once again earn the right to be called a government of the people, by the people, for the people. The future belongs to us. Together, we can put an end to the failed ways of the past. Join me in making it a reality. It is time for our future, beginning now.
There you have it. We've walked through the responses of Candidate X, a figure who embodies the true spirit of the working class people, a candidate who represents a beacon of hope amidst the current political wasteland, bringing us a better vision of tomorrow, where the downtrodden are lifted up instead of preyed upon.